matter. You know?
It's live, bloody hell!
All right.
What are you
Yes,
doing?
I just saw that.
I can see that.
All right.
No,
Here we are.
no, you couldn't do that. Okay, bye, everyone.
Stay.
He's not gonna record. You're not gonna record it, right?
It's
I
live.
don't have to necessarily publish it, but right now it is
Oh.
live. Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
everyone can see it now. Live.
But nobody has the link though.
Yeah. Nobody's invited, so technically it's live, but it's still just us.
Right.
It's
So nobody
live.
can stumble upon this by accident.
So we can see it. Yeah.
Oh well, it shows. You know how it shows on Hangout on air right now. So if somebody goes like peeking on things, somebody we don't know, they can see us.
That's what I was worried about. Can
I
somebody
think we can just
stumble
boot them.
Sense8 International.
What are these people talking about? They will be asking because we haven't talked about it.
Like, who are these people? Well,
Who are
as
they?
far as who these people are, we're putting together Sense8 broadcast, hosted by myself, Evan Morgan, and currently I'm joined by fellow Sensies from across the globe and part of the collective Sense8 FanDamn. And so, any volunteers, you want to introduce yourselves?
Let's start. That one is smoking over there on the.
Shit, nobody can see that.
Yeah. We can.
That's okay. This is like an R-rated show, so.
I was going to say hypothetically, but.
Who's that girl?
Got this thing that live. It says live here on my screen.
No, it doesn't. It's just a glitch. It's just a glitch.
Oh my God, Belinda, you sound so English, like English.
Yes, you do.
I told you.
Like British.
I told you I can't sound American. I study British English. Bonjour, je suis Belinda. Comment allez-vous?
Oh my God.
That works. That works.
Voy a empezar a hablar español también, ¿ok?
Muy bien.
Now, if only that quality of understanding languages would kick in, we'd be set.
Yeah, we really could do with it right now.
But okay, moving on.
Okay.
I guess I just wanted to get a general question. Since the show has such a big impact on all of us, was there any moment for you guys as you were watching where you just went, okay, this is actually a real show, and this stuff just got real, as they would say? Like, was there any big moment that kind of drew you in and then kind of let you go the rest of the way?
For me, I didn't know about the show. Like, I knew about the show on that Friday, June 5th. And I saw Wolfgang and Kala's picture, so that grabbed me. So I went there. I saw the first one, and I was just I was just in love. But then by episode 3, when Son and Will and Cassius did the action scene at the end, I was like, okay, this is it. I love this show. And then by episode 4, you all know the What's Up song was like totally in love and hooked with this show, and I could stop watching it. I binge watched it from Friday, June 5th, all the way to Saturday at 10 o'clock, June 6th. So that's basically how crazy I was.
That's hardcore right there, yeah. What about for you, Melissa? Is there any...
Well, I was introduced to it by my mother, and she'd been talking about it for about a week beforehand, so I went in with an idea of what it was about. I think the first point I really felt an emotional connection, though, was the flashback to the Pride the year before, with Amanita defending Nomi to the group of women, and I really thought, that really got me into Nomi's perspective, and I thought, I'm going to like this because it is really getting into characters rather than just lots of action strung together. So I think that was the point that I really emotionally connected with it.
Nice.
You don't have to ask me, do you?
We could skip you. That's fine. you're here in spirit and
All
on
of that.
video. So
I felt so much about it. But I didn't know anything about it when I started. I started the first episode and I fell in love with it straight away. I didn't know anything. I didn't know the actors. I knew the guy from Lost and, of course, Daryl Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
The first scene was them two, so straight away I thought, oh, yeah, I know those guys. They're really good. And it was really intriguing from the first scene, and then that's it. I just fell in love with it and just watched all of it straight away.
Nice.
Okay, next.
And I guess I should have prefaced this by saying that none of us are professional broadcasters, if you would have guessed or not. But we all connected from our mutual love of the show, and so that's the whole kind of point of this broadcast, is to kind of stay connected and talk about all the stuff that we love about the show and all that. So
Yeah.
a little late, but that was kind of the introduction, semi-introduction. But who knows? We're not keeping a time schedule here, so.
You have
All
to
right.
edit everything.
Yeah. We'll move that up front.
Yeah, we can YouTube video editor or something. We'll sort something out. But and basically, after you watch a show or while you're watching it, we've all one way or another collectively joined the Sense8 FanDamn and the Sensies groups. And so, what was your first impressions of that as you were kind of getting into it?
Well, it was the first time for me. I never joined a group on Facebook. I was hardly ever on Facebook. I'm not a fan of social media in general. I don't know, I Googled Sense8, I guess, just to know more about it, and I ended up with this Facebook group. I joined, and I just fell in love with so many different people. I met all of you guys. It was a great experience. I even created a group that's just like crazy. I became a fangirl, something at my age. I won't say my age, but...
Don't talk about age.
No, we're not talking about that, but it was something different.
We're all guilty of it, okay?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not a cougar. I'm not, I swear. You can edit that.
I like the step-by-step direction I'm getting, so that works out. It's like, what part was I supposed to edit? Oh, you can edit that part. Okay, let's do that.
I mean, I've been using Facebook for a while because I actually admin a group for a game, and it just seemed natural to type in Sense8 in the top and see what came up. So I ended up first on the official page, and then followed a link there to the main group that we're all in, and it went from there really. Got invited by Belinda to her own group, which I seem to have moved in permanently now.
Yeah. The best.
Yes, it is the best. And yeah, that's it really. It was just a natural thing for me to type it in and see what came up.
I guess the rest, as they say, is history, huh?
Very, very quick history in about a week.
How long has it been? Since the 5th? A month and a half? Nearly 2 months?
Almost 2 months.
Almost
yeah.
2 months.
Oh my! Already? It went very fast.
Yeah. For me, it's kind of funny because I was in another fandom before for Beauty and the Beast, and I was very vocal in that fandom. But then I fell out of love with the show, so I started with Sense8, and after it just got me the same way. Like
yes, I know.
Yeah, I loved all the characters.
Sorry, there's somebody trying to come in and interrupt me, and we've started early.
You can edit that.
Yeah.
Yes, you might have to. I'm sorry. I told them not to come in, and what do they do? Come in.
If we could just one of the Sense8 editors, they'll just edit it like that because they're just so good.
They're so good. That's one of the things.
They're like, okay, we can get all of you in there. We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Yeah, we trust you.
The good part when a fandom starts is that when the fandom starts, you get like the real hardcore fans, like the more passionate, the ones that are just like you. And I think at the beginning, I didn't go to Facebook straight because I've been in Facebook for so long on the other show. So I went to IMDb, which is, one of the main things here in United States for people to start watching the show. So I was there for like 2 weeks fighting on all the show haters and stuff. But I just gave up. Like I didn't want to keep on doing that because I started seeing more people coming, and liking the show. At the beginning it was so bad. Like everybody, homophobics or like, oh, this show should have had more sci-fi or things like that. For 2 weeks straight, I was like that. But then I found Sense8 Netflix Facebook group, and then I felt like I was at home because everybody was so in love with the show. Then I just gave up on fighting for the show like that on the IMDb because more people were coming in, so I wasn't alone anymore. So I just enjoy it. And since then, we started the Sense8 International fan page with Belinda and Heral, and how you pronounce Anandia? Anandia? Yeah. And then that was fun. We did the first trending party, and it's just been fun ever since. And meeting people. That's the basic thing.
And international fans too. I'm getting a lot more followers and stuff. So how has that been for you guys, being like that you started it and to see it kind of bulk up and get that many people in there?
I think that was the goal, right?
Yeah.
That was the goal. That was really easy because fans were so into it and they needed to get together to feel this sense of being Sensies and feeling
the fandom.
This togetherness that this show is all about. And that's what we try to do for them and for all of us as well. The group, the Facebook group, is great, but the problem is that it's a closed group, so it's not open to the Twitter world. So I think with the page it helped a lot. And it's funny how just people share so much, and we love each other. We love sharing, and it's a great feeling. I didn't know it was possible for. I don't know if it's really possible for another show. This show was really different in that sense. Sense, I say.
Yes, it is. I've been in other fandoms and they're not like this. This one is. I suppose because it appeals to certain kinds of people. The show itself, it's the real. I don't want to say idiots in the world, but you have to have a certain level of empathy and understanding.
The less open-minded or some sort of
that's one of the things with this show and what made me passionate about start a fandom, because I see two things similar with my other fandom that I was in the business. They were a small group of people, but they were very vocal on the internet. So that's why I recruited Belinda and Heral, and I gave them the idea that we should start the fandom because there was no fandom. Like I would go to Twitter and I'll see people talking about the show, like hundreds and hundreds of Twitter, but I could see that there was no unity. Like they didn't know where to express or where to say things. So that's when we started. I said, okay, well, the trending pattern, we're gonna start connecting the Sensies with each other in Twitter, which is good because that helps them, especially the actors, know that we're there. Okay, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, Brian knows.
Yes.
Quite sweet.
When Claudia asked me, I was like, why? What am I going to do? And don't know anything about this thing, fandom. I didn't know anything. And then I joined, and I'm so glad she asked me because that's been so much fun since the beginning.
FanDamn.
FanDamn. No, it's Fan Brian. For me, just for me. I won't talk for anyone else.
Put that in any word and make it work. That's doable.
Brian Wash. Brian Wash is mine. Telling everyone.
Yeah, it's trademarked here. You heard it here first. So no copycats, no stealers.
Washed and Sense8 watched. Yes. Where's Belle?
How many times have you watched the show? Just be honest, okay? How many times have you watched it?
I can't remember.
I'm on my phone. Would someone say 6? Okay, that already beats
Yeah,
mine.
that was me.
I'm at the end of my 4th, so I still got a ways to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, busy life. No.
I watched it 4 times before. even one in Spanish, so I could think it was something else, you know. But it was fun.
Yeah. I saw it in French with my mom. It's so funny. Just see it again and just. Do they say that in English? I can't remember. Really?
Yeah. That's where I was. That's where I was. And it was
French.
It was funny because I was trying to see if the Spanish actors were the real. You know, I could pick if it was them. You know, doing the sub, and no, they were not. I heard that both Maxes did the subs in German. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
But they didn't sound anything like. So I'm thinking probably the Spanish actors did the same because they didn't sound the same.
No.
And Alfonso does a lot of subs for movies and stuff. He just did something for Inside Out or something. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Alfonso Hernando.
Yes, I know who you meant.
Yeah.
I don't have that option to watch in another language because I'm terrible at languages apart from my own. I think
here.
It must be the writing that I get so locked into English I can't switch.
What did you think, Mel? What did you think of Amel's accent? Because he's British. So.
Yes, I was surprised when I first saw an interview with him. I was a bit stunned and went, hang on, he sounds like a Londoner. What's happened? And then I was really quite pleased because I don't know. There's just a bit more presence in the show.
It's fun. It's funny, like even with my interview, when I interviewed him, last week or the week before that, I was half expecting still in my mind. I knew he was English, but at the same time I was expecting Cassius on the other line. But it's funny how different he is in person to his character, so you can really get a sense of how much acting and work he had to put in to pull off that accent and that whole lifestyle. So that was pretty remarkable.
Yeah, he's far more thoughtful and sort of deep, isn't he, as himself, and less sort of buoyant. Yeah, it's amazing what he's done.
He definitely lends to the deeper aspect of the questions. For
yeah,
sure.
Yes, that's amazing. I suppose that's what they do, though, isn't it? The more different they can be, the better actors they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really different from what I expected.
Yeah.
All right. I think one of the first questions I remember hearing about since joining any of the groups, I kind of want to attempt to put this one to bed, or at least, put it under the shelf for a while. Is what does Riley contribute to the cluster? We hear that over and over and over again, and then on both sides, that we get all kinds of stuff. But I just kind of want to get your guys' take on what is her contribution and how does she fit in?
Well, for me, she's the most important because you have to see the show as a whole movie, so you have to wait until the end, and at the end realize that she's saving. Can I talk about the end? Yes, I guess now.
Yeah, spoilers. If they see it, it's
and we know she fought so hard to be strong, and we see her strength at the end of the show. So that's really important, and we see throughout the series her struggle. The why we don't know, and we find out by little why she's so strong, why she ends up so strong, because she had to fight so much.
Yeah, and I noticed, apart from I think the only time that all 8 interacted, and it wasn't through Riley, was at the Holocaust Memorial, but every other scene. We had the WhatsApp scene, and we had the births with the symphony orchestra, and when she took the gun from the guard, all 8 were there, and again on the boat. It seems like Riley has been the hub almost every time when all 8 have been present, and it makes me think that maybe that's what she contributes, that she is a sort of emotional hub or glue, that because she has had to go through so much and she has that sort of strength and emotional stamina, that she can facilitate in some way between them all.
You know that it's funny how like they always go on Riley and see what does Riley contribute, you know, but you can see Cassius too. Like they're not superheroes, okay? They're just normal people like you and me. And if you see Cassius is a van driver, you know. What does van driver like? I don't see like anything, you know, supernatural to it. In the contrary, he gets helped like a zillion times from everybody, you know. So, but he's likable, like probably more likable than Riley. So that's why people make more questions about Riley. But I see Riley like the driver, like the conductor of this, you know, of everybody, of this self, like the soul, like the heart, like some say like the mother, you know, like the mother of everybody. The sensibility of how do you call it? Oh my God.
Sensibility?
Sicilian?
Yes, that's sensibility.
There we go. You know, it started with an S, you know.
She cried. Yeah, she cried the most on the whole 12 episodes. So I'm like thinking that she's the heart, you know.
But a weakness for me is a strength in the show, because they all show emotions, different emotions, and the way she expresses that weakness, we don't know what she's been through at the beginning, what she went through. But that's very important to the show as well. If she was strong or she had powers like others or like Sun did, no, she had to bring something else, and this weakness is really something that is important to the show as well.
Look at the Linda. Yeah, she's talking like that. Yeah,
you're rocking it. You're the professional. I'll hand it over to you.
Like, how can she was terrified to be talking, and like she's like a
French wine.
She's a professional.
Google Hangout brought to you by French Wine. Maybe they'll sponsor us, you know.
I need more coffee. Let me.
Well, it's 7 p.m. You know, it's what, 8 p.m. here? It's time for a drink. You can't just coffee.
And also, a lot of people talk about Riley, but for example, with even Lito's skills and Kala's, they didn't even show up till the later episodes as well. So for a while, we were left wondering, okay, these are pretty faces and whatnot, like what do they do? And not until I think episode 10 with Wolfie's encounter with Steiner, did he really show his skills. And then the episode after that, I think, or might have been even episode 12, when Kala started making that makeshift bomb and then used her skills to revive Riley from the brink of death, I guess. So it's...
But for me, they don't have skills. They have emotion. They all share different emotion, and in fact, it's the emotion that we all can feel. But as it's a show, we can feel the emotion in each character. I don't know how to express that, but each character are not characters. They are emotions that we feel. We can have all sorts of emotion, and that's what I felt with each character. I can relate to all of them at different points of my life. Yeah, it's not skills. I can't fight, but I don't think that Sun's personality or character is important because she fights. Because I think she had struggles as well in her life, and she had to fight for it. It's not really the fact that she can kick ass is.
And that's the thing. I love that one line when Kala's making the bomb. She says, what does she say? I'm not like Sun. I can't fight with my fist, but that doesn't mean I can't fight, or whatever that was, right, when she was making it. So, yeah, it was...
And as well as adding their actual skills and abilities, there are a lot of scenes where all they really do is perhaps help the other reach a decision that they needed to make, or realise something about their life that they hadn't before. In a way, those are more important to the overall storyline than the times when Sun comes in doing her martial arts, or Cathis is driving somebody, or it's all the way through, especially the very famous scene with Nomi and Leto in the museum, but there are lots of others as well throughout. Again, with Sun and Cathis talking about their respective mothers and the duty they have. So they all help each other, and that includes Riley. She actually does a few times, with conversations with one of them or another, helps them to come to some conclusion. So she's got her skills there too.
That's true. Another thing. Go ahead.
No, go.
Oh, I was just gonna say another thing that I did pick up on early that I really loved was, even though all the actors they have their own projects and they're not unknowns by any stretch, but at the same time, I do love that they were able to cast like non-A-list actors, in the sense that it gave the series a sense of not reliability, but a realistic nature to it, where you felt like you weren't watching actors, you were like stepping into somebody's life, and then that the camera, it almost kind of functioned as a ninth Sense8 in the cluster, which I thought was really well done.
I agree.
Yeah, very well put. Ninth Sense8. I like that.
Awesome. We can end it right here.
Thank you.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic.
And next time the cast will join you.
One can hope. One can hope.
No, I believe so. Well, where's Bill?
That is a good question.
Yeah, it's 7 now. That was the sort of original start time, so...
Is she lurking around in any of the other...
Yeah, I'm trying to look it forward.
Not that I can see.
No? Okay, I'm back.
Okay, no, I'm back.
All right, we're back.
Okay.
I told you you sleep now?
Oh, can we talk about Lito and Hernando, the actors, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because I was familiar with both of these actors being Spanish, right? It was just my surprise. Like, I always watch them in other work where they're like these macho kind of guys, like heart rob, lovers.
Yeah.
And then just seeing them, like a couple and like being gay and everything, it was just like a shocker to me, because I was expecting them, like their heart rob and everything. And when I saw them, I was like, okay. At the beginning I was like, But then as everything progressed, I was just like falling in love with them again. Like, oh my God, like it was the first time that I was really like shipping like a gay couple, because I felt like they were in love right there. Like, I just can't describe my experience with these two actors, because I loved them from before, but then when I saw them, I said, oh, my love for them is gonna. But then I just love them more. I love them more. Like Lito, like Miguel Angel. He's just I can't explain you. Like all the feelings that he made me go through. Like I was crying, I was laughing. His comic relief scenes were just like it's like me and Belinda were talking the other day. Like they gave them the right things to say, or I don't know, or it was just the performance that he really tried to embody Lito to the fullest, because he just for me honestly Lito was like the most complex character of all. Like he made me feel like so many things that I'm a Wolfgang girl, but because I like blonde, blue-eyed guys, but I'm a Lito too. So He got me.
Maybe you would have made an exception for that one.
I do think, yeah, Leto was the hardest part to play of them all, perhaps, because he had to do the... Oh, we've lost somebody. Yeah. They had to do the tragedy with him and also the comedy and try and make all of it fit together without seeming incongruous. So I think he did an amazing job there. That really must have been a very difficult role of all of them to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. He had to show so many different emotions, and he did it so well. And I'm a Brian girl.
Oh, me too.
Yes, we do. But it was just amazing. I didn't know the actor, never seen him in anything before. It was great. We talked about it with Chloe yesterday. Just great, amazing. Those scenes, all of them. I think that my favorite is in the bath, the hot tub.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah,
yes,
that's my
course.
favorite.
That hot tub, or yeah.
The one in the
The empty hot tub.
Oh, okay.
Empty hot tub.
Not from episode 6.
You mean the one flip-flop and the one sock? Yeah. That scene.
Yes, that was just brilliant. One of the brilliant things of this.
Which one?
And when
the two?
The one with the one sock and the flip-flop.
Lost
and
the
then
flip-flop.
Yeah.
With the gun.
And then when we
that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. That was...
Did any of you think that he was going to shoot himself, or did you feel that it was a joke? I don't know.
I had a feeling it was fake.
Yeah.
I just think
straight away that's a lighter.
I just think they're trying to push the parallel of all the guns in the mouths and stuff. So I think in that sense it really connected, but it also illustrated that he's the comedy guy, or that everything in his life is fake. So any gun he would have would also be like his character, playing another part or something else.
True.
Yeah.
Where did the gun come from anyway?
I don't know. And the music,
the lighter.
Maybe Joaquin gave it to him.
I wondered if Danny left it behind or something, because he would have known what it was if it was his or Hernando's.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just a silly little point I thought of. I don't know why.
And when he was standing on the Wolfgang and gang scene, and he's like standing there with a flip-flop, without a flip-flop and a sock. It's just so funny. Like, you can see him in the back. And the shirt is like wet all over here because he vomited on the scene, I think on the episode before. I was just thinking he better have that mark of the vomit there, and he had it right there. Like he just saw like the sequences, it's just like how detailed this series was. Like spot on. Like and it's the amazing of the series, because that scene was shot in Mexico, and then they went to Germany to shot this other one, and they have to be. I even wonder, is it the same flip flop that he's carrying, the same sock that he's carrying? It's just so funny. It's just.
Those were months apart too. I mean, every time they've shot a conversation happening in 2 or 3 locations, they've literally filmed them months apart and had to recreate what they did the first time, the second time. That is just mind-boggling to me. I don't know how they can do it.
Somewhere.
That's noise.
But you imagine that the emotions that we felt watching the series, they felt it like 100 times more than we did, because they were so into it, and we can see that when the way they acted. It's just amazing. I wish we could interview all of them.
Oh, me too.
I'm working on it. But no, like, even it was brought up the other day where that scene, that 4th of July scene where Will is with his father, Joey Pants, in his boat, and then he's going on that whole speech about how, my father wanted me to be an electrician, but I wanted to be a cop. It's like, Brian or Will doesn't have any lines in that scene, but you could tell he's getting teary-eyed just listening.
Yes.
So you could tell he's like really into it, even if he's not saying anything. He's just like captured in that moment, So
that's something. Yeah. Sorry, Belinda,
Go
you go.
No, go on.
I was just going to say that's something that I've noticed Brian brings to Will all the way through. He looks quite teary at a lot of points throughout the series, even if he's not saying anything. Seems to keep the emotion very close to the surface for that character.
He's a very sensitive guy, isn't he?
Yeah, that's basically it. But they all have their own things, though. I mean, Wolfgang, for instance, he's so still, except for maybe a tick in his face here and there, and yet you can see exactly what he's thinking at every moment, even though he barely moves. And it reminds me of a cobra waiting to strike sometimes, that he's that still and motionless. It's really quite scary.
That's definitely fitting, though, because I think that's also kind of his personality on the show, you know?
Yes.
He's like so cold and calculated, but you never know when he's going to pull out a bazooka and blow your...
Exactly.
You know, he's such a good actor that when he's with, like, you see, when he's with Calamomas, all his mood and everything changes. It's like he's another Wolfgang, you know. He smiles. He I don't know. It's just different. Like that's how an actor has to change. It's the same character, but in different circumstances. So it's just I don't know. It's just so amazing to see Wolfgang change. Oh, okay. This is the soft side of him.
Yeah.
Guys, somebody's calling me.
Yes.
Like, calling you through here?
No, Ethel is trying to call me. Can you? Can somebody?
Why don't give Hedel the link that I gave you? Maybe she. Let me see.
You're asking too much from me.
Okay, let me give it to her. Let me give it to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, please do it.
Okay, let me see.
I don't want to use this window. Get back.
Here. Okay.
Okay, we have to edit that, right?
Yes.
We're learning as we go, you know.
You know what, Evan, this is good though. Like, if you can record it and edit it, that will be good because we're already covering a lot of subjects in here about the show. So it could be good. Like, what is it? It's been like an hour and 50
already?
minutes. So you can make it like a 30-minute thing. And then
that'll cut out half the good stuff.
But we could do with some new faces in here now, couldn't we? Because I'd get sick of hearing us talk soon otherwise.
Yeah. Well, definitely the idea is people that we like or whatever who we think would be well for this, and then we can always have like an alternate roster too, just in case somebody can't make it one week, so to kind of keep it fluid, even though we're not all here or whatever, stuff like that.
Exactly.
So.
Because
remember, we haven't introduced ourselves.
We haven't?
We haven't what?
Introduced ourselves.
Oh, well, we're saving the best for last, I guess,
I don't mind.
They'll be so intrigued by the end. They're like, "Who are these people? I must know."
Just to know where you're from.
Well, there'll be more of us to introduce by the end, hopefully.
Where's Ethel?
I don't know. I sent her the link. Well, she saw it already, so.
Belle must be so pretty right now.
Who? Belkis.
Wow, she took time getting ready, making herself.
Oh my God.
So pretty.
But she's been getting ready for like 2 hours already. she better have it straightened that hair, because 2 hours.
I started early.
Yeah, I mean, all the business.
Girls.
We're terrible, aren't we? Makeup, hair done.
You look lovely, Mel.
Oh,
It's so you.
Yes.
You all
Look at her. She's so good.
Ready for a close-up.
One way.
What time is it there, Mel? Where you
It's 7:15 in the evening. And I've just noticed I had a candle burning at the side to give me a bit more light, and it's gone out, and it's so dark in this little corner. But I don't want to start scrambling about looking for more. So next week.
Okay, let me see. She replied to me. I don't know what she said. How did? I don't know how we're gonna do it again, but she said that it's not available anymore.
Oh.
Right, that link expired.
Is that because the broadcast is already started, or?
Yeah, because
no, because I sent it to Belle when it was started. It was already started, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you remove the live thingy just for 5 seconds just to see? No?
To stop the broadcast, you mean?
Yeah. What about? Can you invite her on to the
Wait, let me see. Let me go ahead and try that. Invite people. Let's see.
Because we're not going to show that anyway.
No, we'll have to edit this bit out.
Yeah.
Okay, she joined.
Hetzel!
Hi.
Hi!
All right. Welcome to the party.
Finally!
You guys joined early actually, that's why I couldn't be here. Hello?
Hello, yes, we did start early to line things out.
You just arrived fashionably late is all.
Yeah.
What time is it in Mumbai?
Huh?
What time is it in Mumbai?
It's 12 o'clock just now.
Oh my God. Midnight.
Long.
Oh, you poor thing.
Hi, my Brian girl.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Brian girls.
Yeah. What were you discussing?
What were we discussing last?
We discussed we're halfway.
Oh, the last thing was things that the actors brought to the roles, wasn't it? Like their particular, the way they could change from 1 minute to the next, or what their technique was for each character. That was the last thing, I think.
Because one question I did have was, how unlike how Riley or Cathius had to learn, well, basically the actors had to learn entirely different accents, whereas Miguel's character, Lito, it was still Spanish, but it seemed like he had to do a little more of a tweak rather than a relearning of an entire accent. That was my interpretation of it, but I don't know the whole how that works. So, any Spanish speakers would elaborate?
Sorry, I can't hear you very well.
Because of there's work going on outside.
Yeah, I think Miguel did have a slightly different accent on the show than I've noticed in interviews. It sounded like maybe there was a bit of tweaking going on.
I could understand him. During the show, I could understand him. In interviews, it was very difficult for me.
Yes.
Because he does a thicker accent. He has a thicker accent. I guess that when he was on the show, they had this caution, that they were for them to articulate better and to say the words in a plain English. But when I hear him on the interviews, his accent is thicker, really thick. Because he's from Spain. Spain already has a thick Spanish accent. It's different than the one in Latin America. So he's the worst. Because Hernando Alfonso, he doesn't have. He's more eloquent when he speaks English. It's not that thick. And Erendira too. What's her name?
Erendira
Daniela. Yeah, Daniela. She speaks more fluent English than Miguel. Miguel he does have a thick accent, and he's a ladies' man, right?
Yeah.
You guys don't know. Like I say, I was so surprised with him and this role of being gay, because like I've seen his interviews before, and like he's just like this man, this macho, like all the girls will like faint every time he sees them. And then when I saw him, it was a shocker to me, but a good shocker. Like
Right.
he really
Okay.
oh
Go.
my god, he's really talented.
I'd had the surprise spoiled for me, sadly. My mother, that introduced me to the show, she told me straight up that one of the characters was a Mexican actor that was gay and positive. So I didn't get that moment of him creeping into the bedroom and you thinking it was a woman in the bed, and then the light comes on and it's Fernando. So I missed that little surprise.
No, for me it was a shocker. It was a shocker because it was the first day, and I never seen any spoiler or anything. And then he was the first thing that I saw on the trailer, and I was like, oh my god, I have to see, Miguel in an American TV show. And I was, damn, it was just a shocker for me.
It's so fun when I can watch it with someone else, someone new, because I just look at their reaction and they're going to be shocked now because they don't know. It's so much fun. This scene was excellent.
Oh my god.
It reminds me of all the Game of Thrones when people are filming the reactions when they know who died or whatever. Those are all over YouTube.
No, there's some. I posted on my the page that some people are actually recording their reaction to Sense8. If you Google it, go on YouTube, you find it. I even posted one guy. I think it was when the WhatsApp song was coming, his reaction. So people are doing it. I'm telling you, Sense8.
I think I've seen the links to those. Yeah.
If anything, I can link some to the bottom of this video once it's live or whatever. Once it's edited.
Yeah.
I could smell. I could have smelled that it was going to be a big thing.
Yeah, I'm just glad it's taken off so quickly, because some shows, they start so slowly and they only get this kind of fandom after months. And obviously that can affect an awful lot of things, including the future of it. So hopefully the fact that so many people have jumped on so early is a good thing.
It went so quickly with this new medium. It's so fast. We got all the episodes in one weekend, so it has to go fast. Yeah. Different. When now we watch another show, it's very difficult to wait every week for a new episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Difficult to get in.
Once you binge, you can't go back.
No.
I wait until I've got many episodes before watching.
And you know what? Lately, like it's like we're going through the golden era of good TV. It's just amazing. So many. Like me personally, I rather spend time watching a TV show than going to the movies. Like for me, movies are becoming just the same thing over and over. Like probably like blockbusters, the thing that you have to see it on 3D, or I'll go and watch it. But TV shows now are just like that one Hetal. Remember the one that we saw last night? Like it's just amazing. They're just putting so much into the series now that they look like movies now. It's just and that sets the bar higher for new shows to come. It's just it's good and it's bad because your favorite shows, you want your favorite shows to be out there. So.
And you want them to last. So if they cost so much money, are they going to last? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Even MTV now is coming up with shows.
Unfortunately.
No, you seen this one? The one that we saw yesterday. It's like the Lord of the Rings trilogy or something like that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The last one I saw from them was Scream, which was kind of I wasn't really feeling it.
I don't watch MTV at all. Like I start I think first season of Wolf Team, but I didn't like it. But with this, I'm telling you, if they told me that MTV was gonna do this kind of productions in 2015, back in 1980, I wouldn't believe it.
Trailers, I have to wait for a few episodes before judging, really, because trailers are always so much better than the real thing.
But
Yeah.
the trailer looks good. Like I've seen other trailers of this kind of movies, like The Hobbit. It was just bad. Like the CGI was bad. You know. This is what I like about Sense8. There's no CGI. You know. It's
Yes.
everything is real. Like
Yes.
I got so tired of the CGI. You know. It's just,
Yeah.
and with this they don't have that. Where's Hetal?
I just got a message from her on Messenger. Her internet's not working.
Oh, shush.
Her Wi-Fi's gone down.
Oh.
Yeah.
She got shy because me and Belinda told her that we were not gonna talk too much, and we're like,
No, her Wi-Fi's gone.
I told everyone, I'm not going to talk, and then I'm talking too much.
Well, we're enjoying ourselves.
typical
See,
French.
that's what I counted on was going to happen. That's why I was trying to get you guys to do this, you know. I just knew, like, once I got everybody here, it'll take care of itself. So it's actually done that. So I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out so far.
Women were like the pessimistic ones. So just you know, you guys are always optimistic about everything. We just have to always see like the bad, but it cannot good.
You can feel their positivity because we are a cluster, so we can feel.
Yes, that's it.
Channel some inner cluster Capheus, you know.
Oh, there's no.
Today will be a good day.
It is. It has been so far.
It has, yeah.
Well, it's starting for me. I still have like the rest of the of Saturday for me right now. It's 2:30 here, so.
Calls. Well, I stay up all night like you, Evan, when you can. So I've got quite a lot of the day left too.
So next week is the 8th of August.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
We're doing the trending party at 1, and we're talking about when are we gonna do the this before or after. I think it should be 1 hour before. What do you think?
We talked about it with Mel. We thought that. Well, I thought. I don't know if Mel agreed. I don't remember. But
I probably did.
Chloe, you said 1. Well, for us in Europe, for GMT time, I'd say Greenwich Mean Time, it's 6 p.m. So I think for everyone in Europe, so 7 p.m. for me, and then maybe do it at 1 hour after. So let's say the trending party lasts 2 hours. Hello, you agree?
Yes.
Yeah,
To
2 hours and do
where
it.
it went. Yeah.
Yeah, well, discuss it or do whatever else, but an hour after, maybe 9 p.m. GMT. I don't know what it'd be for you.
That would be 3 hours
after the beginning.
Okay.
3 hours, 2 hours for the trending party, an hour in
an
between.
hour after it finishes, right?
I need a break after because it's really tiring. The trending
and
party.
then, just for any viewers who might not be aware of it, would you kind of give us a run through of what the trending party is?
Chloe is the expert.
Oh, the trending party is just having fun on Twitterverse. You know, we have been sending the flyers that the hashtag will be Sense8 Day, and we're gonna put 8 Netflix. You can put whatever in between. Always try to put something, okay? And don't just put the Sense8 Day and at Netflix. Don't just leave those 2 things. You gotta put something so it counts, you know.
Yeah.
And let's try to trend. Like let's do a worldwide trend and see if as many people are gonna be coming on the party. They gotta go to Twitter, have an account, and follow almost everybody that is Sense8, like the main account, so that you have an idea of what to do.
Can you tell us
It's
how?
fun. It's fun.
Can you tell us how the first trending party went? Because that was a really huge success by any standard. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, it was fun. Like I always tell everybody that the trending parties are to have fun. It's just don't feel like stressed out because you've never been in Twitter. I wasn't 2 3 years ago. I wasn't, but as you get the hang of it, you like it. And we have a lot of followers now, right, Belinda? That they love it being on Twitter now. Like they talking to the actors, and you know, it's just being able to interact as we do with Facebook, but it's just like more I don't know how to say, like more one-on-one with the actors or with the fans. It's just fun. And the first one was good. We did almost 7,000 Twitters in less than an hour.
Wow.
But the thing is that if there's other hashtags going at that fast, it's harder for us to trend among the 10 ones, among the 10 top ones. So it's just I think around that time it won't be that many trending parties or other people talking about, unless a major thing comes up that you don't know.
I was about to say, if there's a major event of some kind, obviously that will take over.
But I'm hoping we can recruit as many people as we can. Like, you know, we have 11,000 people on the main group. We have almost 400 people on the Sense8 fan page. If we all contribute and go on those in any Sense8 page and post about the trending party, we will have more people coming on the main event on Saturday at 6 p.m. Global time, and it will be like 1 p.m. Eastern time, and it will be like 10 a.m. West Coast, Los Angeles.
Pacific Standard Time.
Just tweet as many times as possible.
Yeah. I mean, I missed the first trending party. I think I only joined the fandom the day after, something like that. But I've used Twitter a lot in the past. I have a fair idea of how they work. I'd be interested to just join in this time and see what happens.
It's so fun. It's just, I mean, it's a lot of, like, you have to try. We have certain things, that we can give you some cheat.
Some tricks to the Twitter trade.
Tricks,
you know?
yes. So we can, you know. So
just don't tell anybody else.
You just have your tweets ready because you just can't type. You don't have time to. When I started Sense8, I had never tweeted it at all, really? And now I've got like over 900 tweets. Like what? And it's all about Sense8.
Now you're a regular pro now. So
no, Belinda's a professional now. Professional Twitter, like now. She like oversteps me. Like she's on Twitter more time than I am now.
Sorry, I'm not.
Hetzel's just joined us again.
Welcome back.
You're back, yeah.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Finally. Long time.
Your Wi-Fi went down, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Of all the times.
Should have Nomi come and hook that up. You know, and get bugging on it.
Guys, guys, I'm about to let you guys go because I have to do some stuff. But it was a pleasure meeting you all.
It was, yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
I hadn't even met you before.
Actually, I just saw live in YouTube. You guys were so great. I was watching as an audience for a few minutes, then I joined.
Oh, thank you.
That's encouraging.
Yeah.
But you can see us.
We are doing it first time.
Now we can put a face to the typing, I guess. You know, to the name.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys. I love you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. So.
Who now?
Is Belky still not around?
Yeah, we need Belkis. We need her. We need a Brooklyn accent.
Because I definitely want to keep this going at least until we get a little bit of her on here.
I
So
agree.
we get all our representation represented.
Can
I
we
don't
just?
see any sign of her.
No, you've got your Facebook there. Oh.
Yeah, I just checked our messenger window and she wasn't in there.
Oh, shush.
She said she's joining in 10-15 minutes.
I can't understand. Can you repeat,
10,
please?
15 minutes is what I heard.
Oh, thank you. I can't hear you.
Now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah, I thought Wi-Fi lost again, I think. One.
Yeah, there's no sign of Belkis in the chat. She can't still be in the shower.
Yeah, well, we've been on here for almost 2 hours, you know.
Feel like a walnut.
Chloe talked to me about a baby shower. She was supposed to attend a baby shower today.
Mm-hmm. I remember,
Do you know anything
hearing
about that?
about that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So
Maybe
she
she
probably
did.
won't show up.
I don't know. Well, she said she would. She was getting ready for it. I understood.
I thought she was going to be ready at 7, but it's 20 to 8 now, and
Yep.
that's weird. Nobody upset her, did they?
20 to 8, but she said, well, I don't know. What is 2 p.m. in New York? For me.
That is 2 p.m. in New York, so that would be 8 here. And right now, for me, it's almost 9. So
Okay.
technically, she should have been here like half an hour ago, ish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's only half an hour late.
Yeah,
That's all
about
we can't
40
hear you.
minutes, I think.
Now, can you hear?
Yes,
It's a little
I
better.
heard
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It will be your bedtime, no, now, Evan?
It's at my bedtime. No, I actually woke up early for this.
You went to sleep last night.
What is it? I went to bed at like 1 o'clock, but then I couldn't really sleep well because I was kind of thinking about this, and then next thing you know, I think I got like 2 hours worth, so I'm functioning.
Oh, have a nap after. You need it.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do? Should we carry on and hope she turns up, or
Start again when she shows up.
start again when she shows up? If she shows up.
Only thing is that if I stop the broadcast, I'd have to set up the whole thing, and then it would
Yeah.
be another video. So unless you want to go for maybe another 5 to 10 minutes and see how that goes, and if she doesn't show up, we can just kill it.
5 to 10 minutes, then we'll discuss season 2 thoughts and plans.
I don't understand.
I think, did the connection drop again? The connection's dropping.
Yeah, we can't understand at all. We can't hear you.
Connection dropping.
Yeah. That's what we thought. We sort of missed every other syllable. That's better. You seem to be back on.
We can see you.
I can see the top of your head.
I loved your video. It was so funny.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Have you tweeted it?
No, I haven't actually. I forgot.
Oh, you have to do it.
Yeah, I will do it after this hangout.
Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
you might
I
get me on Dub Smash.
Plans.
Oh my God, you're in India.
It's a
You're
froze.
You're not able to hear me?
I can. Yes, we can hear you, but not see you now for some reason.
Wait, no.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's,
can hear you now.
That's better.
Actually, I have my mobile, that's why from laptop it's not getting connected.
I can't hear. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's breaking up.
Yeah. Whatever.
Is
Now?
somebody in the house sucking the bandwidth or something?
Like literally, you know.
There
There goes the bandwidth. There goes the bandwidth.
Now can you hear?
Yep, I heard that.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on.
Actually, I was asking, can we discuss season 2 plans?
Yes, season 2 plans, if we get
Season
one.
2
We were going to
plans.
discuss what we
Yeah,
expected
yeah.
might happen.
And also,
We
I
haven't
guess
discussed it yet.
with the release of that Brian Wave video.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brian Wave.
Who wants to start?
I figure I got 3 Brians in this call, so why don't you go for it?
The symphony is not about Brian, is it?
You can
No,
make
it's
it
a
about him
Brian
if you want to. Though.
Wave.
Yeah. It's, a Brian, it's his wave. It might not be his symphony,
Yes.
but it's his wave.
But as you said,
Encouraged.
go on.
No, carry on. I've talked way too much.
No, because I'm going to repeat what Evan said earlier on the chat. So I don't have any opinion about it, but Evan did, so please go ahead.
Oh, I'm going to have to reference what I said earlier.
Exactly.
I guess for me, I'm just generally a big music geek, so even though I'm not a particular fan of house or techno-ish type stuff most of the time, like I can appreciate what they did in terms of connecting the show and connecting the participants as well as connecting it to a musical sense and the way they were able to put in the algorithms and everything. That I thought that was like fantastic.
Actually,
That's-
Brian Wave
Thinking so.
promo video I have seen. You
Did
cannot
anyone
hear.
catch that? I caught the first bit and then it faded out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Eto. We can't hear you. We can't understand.
Yeah, Evan, you keep talking. I will just listen.
It's
Okay.
frustrating, isn't it?
Is it a microphone, maybe?
Okay.
But I guess
Goodness.
anyway, as far as the speculation goes, it seems curious that they'd release an entirely new promo without any kind of other, hidden agendas behind that, So it's not,
Yes.
it makes me
If it
feel
were just,
hopeful
yeah.
at the very
Yeah.
least.
If it had just been a promo of clips edited up, I would think it was like a desperate bid to get more viewers or something. But they must have spent quite a lot of effort and money and time to produce that Brainwave Symphony. So would they do that for something they weren't invested in long term? That's
I
the
guess the
question.
is Netflix's.
Actually,
Yeah.
that Brian Wave was the best video I've ever seen. Best promo video. It was so cool.
It was very different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I've never
Seriously.
seen that before.
Mm.
And I unknowingly tweeted Brian Wave Symphony only instead of Brainwave.
Brian Wave.
Yes, Brian Wave. Another one you heard here first, so,
Yes, we're going to get a lot of mileage out of that, aren't we? Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Wait, where's Melinda?
I'm here. Hi.
There you
Hello.
are.
She went to get more
Hi.
wine.
How's it going? What are we talking?
Right.
Pretty good.
Chloe's gone now, so
I'm fresh
You've
and
missed-
clean. Is Belinda nice and drunk?
Yeah,
I'm
I'd say
drunk.
so, yeah.
Yes.
She's very comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
what
comfortable.
were we talking about?
Oh, okay. Manny's here.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, perfect husband.
They all love you from your.
I only know one French toast. Bonheur, sexe à toute heure.
Can you say that again?
Elle a dit santé, bonheur et sexe à toute heure.
Ah, santé, bonheur et sexe à toute heure. Cheers.
I'll drink to
Say it
that.
again so he hears the correct pronunciation. Belinda.
That's how the Peruvians
Oui.
say it.
Yes. Sí, señora. Señorita.
Say it again.
Sex. I can't remember. Wait.
Santé, bonheur.
Say it again because I can't remember what you said.
Santé, bonheur.
Santé, bonheur et sexe à toute heure.
Oui.
Santé et bonheur et sexe à toute
Santé,
heure.
bonheur et sexe à toute heure.
Ouais, c'est ça que je dis.
Exactement. Merci, bravo.
His co-worker is French, so he's Parisian,
Okay.
so he's been teaching him all the bad stuff.
Yeah, because I didn't know this phrase. That's a nice phrase, isn't it?
Right, because it's from Paris, yes. So for those who speak French, that toast meant health to your health at all hours. No, health in good moments and sex any moment.
Okay.
And she walk in, fuck her in good health.
Oh, so the Wi-Fi is a bit lagging, huh?
Yeah,
It's
not too bad from here, no.
All right, so.
All right. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself since we've all done that already?
How so?
Have we?
I don't think I did.
I have Da Vinci's balls right behind me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do that.
Da Vinci's trunk.
That's where his Da Vinci
So
Code
let me-
was, I bet.
Yeah, that's the Da Vinci's trunk. So I'm Belkis, and I am hailing from New York. I am a Colombian import. That's the phrase that my husband taught me. I'm not an immigrant. I'm an import. So yeah, a Sensi as well. A big fan.
Of course.
And
All right. So.
was there any moment for you in watching the show where you kind of crossed over from just a casual fan and then you're like, okay, I'm in to the end with this? Was there like any particular scene or moment where that happened?
When I realized that, thank you. Sex à toute heure. Thank you. He's awesome. He's just an excellent husband. Let's see. What moment was? I mean, I was hooked. I was hooked from the get-go, from the very first episode. I'm trying to think of like the moment that really caught me. I mean, I've always dreamed of being able to share someone's ability to be able to tap into like the mind of a person and actually. Ooh, what's that? Evan, you're.
My busy street outside.
Okay.
I was wondering why it was cutting to me. I was like, I didn't say anything. Yeah. Go ahead.
I guess. Wow. I mean, so many great moments. Seeing I guess the moment in which they all connected with Riley through the song, that really touched me because I love this planet, I love these countries, and I am the type of person that if I go to a country, I'll try to learn the language, and even if I'm there for a week, I'll try to really learn and live the culture, not just be a passerby, and to see all of them just sort of like be be within themselves, and then at the same time be in these other places, experiencing the moment through someone else's eyes. That to me was, I was living that vicariously. Do you know? Like I really wish at that moment that I was any of those people, and I really felt connected to the experience and really wanted to see where it was going to go. After that. And of course, after the first episode, I mean, the moment that Riley just gets like thrown back from the church, and you just see, like, blood splattered all over her, and people shooting each other, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then it just cuts off, and you're like, next episode.
Cliffhanger, right?
What next? Like, you don't even think
what's next?
what's next. Like, I don't want to go to sleep. No, I don't want to go to the bathroom. I don't want to drink water. I want to see what the hell just happened. So that's exactly, I guess, that's the moment that I really got hooked in, But what was the moment for everybody else?
WhatsApp scene, WhatsApp song.
What's up?
Yeah. WhatsApp song, WhatsApp.
Oh, the WhatsApp song? Okay.
I think that was a big moment for a lot of people watching.
Mm-hmm. And for me, like with the first episode, I was completely like, what the hell is going on, But at the same time, it was so intriguing that I wanted to stick with it. And so by the third episode, it really started to pick up. And I went from being confused to kind of being aware, and then I was like, okay, I kind of have an idea of where this is going. And then once the What's Up came on, that was like really the first time. Well, plus for me, I'm a music geek, so that was a big deal for me to see that music connect them in that way, because music does connect people in real life in so many ways like that. So just to see that play out was just a joy to watch for me.
Did anybody? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go on. Not finished your thought. Okay, I'll finish it. I can't remember what I was thinking.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
It's okay. I forgot what I was about to say. What is this noise? Belkis, who's talking behind you like this?
Who's talking behind me like this? That's my father. He's very loud.
Okay, I can hear them. Tell them to be quiet. I can't hear myself.
And I have my headphones on, and you can still hear him. I think I'll go to my office to see if maybe I can.
No, don't worry.
You'll miss Da Vinci's balls.
Yeah, sorry guys, you're gonna miss Da Vinci's balls. Hold on. Oh, where the hell is this? I mean, this has been a messy day. I mean.
Is that your cat behind you?
What?
Something was behind you.
That is a printout of the Vitruvian Man by Da Vinci, and it's believed that it's like a self-portrait or something. So this is my dining room. So we did this by design, so that whoever decides to sit at the head of the table has to stare at an old man's balls all day.
Nice.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Don't forget my beer.
I'm just pleased my cat hasn't come around crying, because usually she is like a banshee. She just sits outside the door screeching until I take notice of her. So we've been lucky.
Can't you hear my cats? You can't hear my cats?
No.
Oh, okay, lucky you, because I can hear
I
them.
saw your cat on the back of the settee a minute ago. That was
yeah, they're everywhere. I've got 3.
You got 3? Oh, we have 2, and that's enough.
3.
No,
3. Too many, but
3 cats?
Yeah.
3 cats, really?
Oh, come on! Don't judge.
I'm not judging.
So you'll need like 12 more, or?
Wait, but
come on! I don't know, because I just picked them up from outside. I feel sorry for them, and then I ended up with 3.
There's a metaphor in here somewhere.
No, it's not.
She just feels bad for people. She just feels bad for cats on the street and picks them up.
Yeah, I think I feel bad for myself, and I need the company because I don't have a husband or children. That's it, I think.
You're just a good Sensi.
That's okay. You have Brian now, so you're fine.
No, don't worry. I'm just kidding. Well, we were talking about how I don't know, but I was hooked from the beginning, and I actually found the WhatsApp song a bit
Annoying.
and yeah, no, not really annoying. It's like, what is this song? It doesn't go with the show. The show is very serious. It goes with, I mean, it deals with very deep emotions, and then this song, which is a bit silly, and then they connect it through this song, which is a bit ridiculous. I mean, it's a 90s song, catchy tune, I know, but it was a bit weird. So it was funny. I love it. Well, I hated it when I had to record the video for Belkis. It was too many times. It was really annoying. I hate it now. I can't hear it anymore. I'm so sorry. I like it in the show, but not anymore. But no, the song wasn't for me what drew me to it. But just from the beginning, the first episode, I was hooked.
It was. I was actually wondering, did anybody else find the song annoying before they heard it on the show? Because I did.
I didn't like it before in this context.
No, I never liked it either. But Demons, I love Demons now.
Oh my God, I work out with Demons. I actually
You work out with Demons.
Yes, I do.
We know where this is
I
going.
do. It's something
I don't know, but
this
this song is so good.
And
It's not really.
I don't know what kind of faces I'm making when I'm working out. Honestly, I hope it's nothing
Demon
like Will.
faces.
It's like Will.
Push it out.
Yeah.
Push that out.
You
Keep that shit tight. See, we're connected.
Yeah, we are.
I don't think I'd even heard WhatsApp before the show. Maybe I did when I was a kid, but so I didn't really have a particular impression of it, except that my mother kept singing it for the week before I watched the show, and I would be, "What is that song? Please shut up! You're singing it all the time." And when I finally watched episode 4 and I got to that scene, I got it. I understood why it had been stuck in her head all that time, and suddenly the whole thing made sense. So I love it now, but I don't think I'd ever heard it before that.
Really?
Well, I love the lyrics of it. You know, I hadn't really listened to it before because she has a peculiar voice. Oh, Belinda, you know what? Do you have headphones? Because I think we're hearing the echo of our voices. I think everybody else has headphones, and we're hearing our echoes on your.
Really? I'm sorry, I don't have headphones.
Okay. All right. So we'll continue, but
As you
sorry. As we were, what were we saying? Oh yeah. So I started actually like listening to the lyrics because before that I just found the voice a little particular, you know, like one of those voices that kind of has to grow on you before you realize that it's just peculiar and quite talented actually the way that she sings. She has a huge range, but then once I heard that Brotherhood of Man lyric, it just sort of like really hit me, like, oh, okay, yeah. It's just
I think that's why I chose it, yeah.
but I agree with Belinda. I prefer Demons.
They probably
We know
Just
why.
I mean, what other songs are there in the show that people like? I can't think offhand, apart from the one in the boat at the end of it. I can't pronounce.
Then there was the piano number of Mad World during the
Mad World.
The museum scene,
Yeah.
which was a big one.
Keep it close, 7 Lions. Keep it close.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
the
that's the
Seven
one.
Lions one from the fireworks. Yeah. Oh, what's happened to Belkis? Oh.
Mail, you've got mail.
I'm just turning on the air conditioner. It's so hot over here. I'll be right there.
We can edit that. Our catchphrase right there.
Yeah. Trademarked.
Okay, no air conditioner for me.
Drinking and smoking.
It's not working.
No.
Sorry, guys. I'm just like off over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened? I think what's the name of that song that Riley, sort of like DJs or mixes into the? I think that's another one of the soundtrack.
Was that her first one when she was doing the DJ set?
Yes.
I think that's something by Dash Berlin, but I don't know the exact title of the track.
I think it was When the World Falls Apart. I seem to remember seeing that somewhere, probably on YouTube or something. I think somebody had made a playlist that I found on YouTube of the whole soundtrack, and I seem to remember it was Dash Berlin, definitely. And it was called When the World Falls Apart. I don't think what else there was on there.
The reason why I ask is because from what I was hearing, the person that was in charge of picking the music, nothing is accidental, and I think we've been picking up like little Easter eggs here and there in the show. Everything has like a meaning behind it, and I was just wondering what what the lyrics of that song were, or what the meaning of it was, or was it just like a nice beat, or what did it really like have something else behind it,
Yeah, knowing the W's definitely would have had something behind it. We just probably haven't figured out yet.
No, I've not heard the whole song, so I need to look into that.
Well, it wasn't the Wachowskis that were in charge of the music. There's somebody else that that was sort of like in charge of picking, and he actually what's the name of
Was it Twyker? Oh no, JMS.
JMS actually said that that particular person apologizes for getting WhatsApp stuck in everybody's head.
No, he doesn't. He did that on purpose.
Well, whether or not he apologizes, he definitely got to stop.
Yeah, mission accomplished in that sense.
Yeah.
So, Evan, are you wearing that blazer? And can you stand up, or are you afraid to stand up?
No, I can't stand up. This is just the top half.
Yeah. Captain America underpants, wasn't it?
Yeah, the rest is Captain America below the waist. So.
Nice. So much for telling us that we didn't need to look professional.
Well, as long as whatever the camera sees is professional, is fine.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll keep that in mind for the next one.
Yeah.
All right. So can we talk a little bit about I don't know, what would it be called, the Wachowskism? What, like this underlying philosophy in every single one of their creations. I mean, I think I found a similarity between what Sun says about to stop wanting to feel this, that this is what makes up life, and to stop wanting to stop feeling it.
It's to feel death.
Yeah, wasn't. Yeah, I think she has. Well, are you there? Yes, I think the connection's gone. Does anyone else want to chip in while we wait, or?
But anyway, yeah. It would be interesting what they would call that. It's like Wachowski. gizms or whatever. I don't know, but there's definitely enough tidbits of philosophy in there to where they could create their own ideology in that sense if they really wanted to. Like I've mentioned it before, but I could see Sense8 becoming a college course or a sociology course or somebody writing a book on like social interactions in Sense8 because there's just so much you could pick up from it, you know.
I need that book.
Yeah.
Someone should read
Yeah. Oh, me too.
It's probably already available on ebook somewhere.
She's back.
Belky's back, yep.
Welcome back,
Sort
I think.
of.
Normally.
Kind of, sort of.
Hello? I'm trying to get some more light over here. It's getting darker and darker.
I also love this song, Need You Tonight. That promo song was there, no? Need You Tonight. The coolest promo they released.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry,
Welcome
guys.
back.
The iPad died.
Bummer.
I had to go on my phone now. Did
I am
I?
also on my phone. It's about to die now.
Oh, sorry, Heta.
Oh, no.
We
We have been here a while.
Did you guys continue talking about something else, or could I?
No, yeah, we just elaborated on what you were saying about the philosophy aspect.
Well, what I was realizing is I don't know if any of you are Matrix fans.
Yes.
At one point, I remember Mouse when he tried to get Neo when he tried to pimp out the lady in the red dress to Neo. He says, to deny these impulsions is to deny the very thing that makes us human. I may be paraphrasing, but I don't know. I think that sort of echoes Sun's, to stop wanting to feel these emotions is to feel death.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's sort of like it's along the same lines of embracing embracing everything that makes up the human experience, and the human experience includes all these feelings that we prefer to just drown out, that we would rather just block out and not embrace, not look at, and without thinking, we're actually denying ourselves a more intense human experience. Does that make? Do I make any sense here?
Yeah, that does. And I mean, we see it a lot with the characters. On some level, they're all kind of repressing something, and so I think, in a way, they use each other as a means to unlock that within themselves and the other members of the cluster. So that's definitely an interesting dynamic. Like, you see Wolfie with his repressed emotions with his father, and then you have Kala who tries to bring that out of him, I guess. And also, like what Amel was saying, between Capheus and Sun, how they both kind of are opposites of each other, but through interacting, they kind of bring out certain things within each other that they wouldn't normally by themselves. So I think it's definitely goes along the same lines of that whole connection and how they're helping each other to grow as a better people, but also as a cluster as a whole.
Well, I think Capheus also brings out. Riley was suppressing hope. Riley was afraid to feel hope. She sort of put her life on pause. She was afraid to really work towards anything because she was afraid to lose it through the jinx that she believed she had on her life. And Capheus was the one to sort of like tell her, embrace it. Something good may happen. Something, you have a 50-50 chance. Why not just, instead of denying yourself the chance to live, why not actually hope, allow yourself to hope?
It's interesting you say that. Sorry, I don't know if I'm cutting
No,
in
go
on
ahead.
Go ahead.
I noticed I think it was in episode 12, when Riley is mostly catatonic and she's in the biologic van, I think it is. She sees Magnus come to her and he's asking her to come with him, which was I took to mean you can just let go, you can die, you can come with me. And then in the same spot in the van, you then have Will sitting there and saying, "I'm coming for you, don't give up." So in a sense, by having both of them occupy the same space to Riley, she's having to choose, are you going to just give up and die and follow your husband, or are you going to choose to live for what you might have now in the future? And it was an interesting dynamic that they both, in a way, represented the two things that she could choose to do.
Right, but she would no longer be in limbo, which is what she was at the very beginning. You know, she was sort of stuck in between the two, either live or die. And she wasn't doing either.
She had to choose, the two representing really that she had to make a choice at that stage. Yeah, I see what you mean.
And it's amazing that both choices represented pain. You know, either she gives herself into the pain and just fades away with it, or embrace the pain but push yourself forward to what may be beyond it. I completely disagree with anybody that says that Riley is weak, or that Riley is boring, or that Riley has nothing to offer. I think Riley may be one of the she may be the strongest emotionally of the cluster. I mean, I've never experienced depression. I've experienced sorrow, of course, but not depression, not something that is paralyzing, not a sadness that will prevent me from wanting to live. And authors like J.K. Rowling really do express this feeling of overwhelming sadness that really paralyzes you and prevents you from wanting to do anything else. And to overcome that, I mean, that requires an amazing feat of strength that it's subtle but nonetheless admirable. And I think that character was so complex in that sense that it really goes over the head of a lot of people.
Yeah.
And there was a great line, I think it was when Will met Riley in the 4th of July, and then she acknowledges him saving her from Nix with the whole plastic bag incident. And then she says, there was a time that would not have meant anything to me, but now it does. And so I think that definitely is like showing her transition into wanting to experience, life with, not just with Will, but just whatever comes after, So I think that was a great point for in her personal journey to say, you know what, I could have almost died so many times, but I'm actually going to take this opportunity to live, and that was a big step.
Yes. Hatal, can you tell us about hi? Can you tell us a little bit about Kala and the? I mean, I don't know. Are you religious? First of all, are you a practicing Hindu, or are you any other religion?
Yeah, I'm Hindu.
You're Hindu. So, was it portrayed properly, like the faith, the way that
Yeah, how Kala was portrayed, it happens here. I mean, almost every day. We almost pray to God and everything about making it everything all right. And Ganesha, its main deity. Yes, everyone worships Ganesha like so much that what they portrayed with Kala, it was almost as real what it is happening here every day.
So, I mean, I think it's interesting that Ganesh, well, first of all, I've seen Ganesh represented a lot in a lot of the Wachowskis' different productions, so I wonder if they really, I don't know, I wonder what the connection it is that they feel with Ganesh himself. But I know that in India, he is the first god that people pray to before praying to anybody else, because he opens up all the obstacles.
Yes, and in the name of religion, so many violence happens. Like we were told how Rajan's dad was killed in the name of religion.
I'm sorry, you're breaking in and out, Hetal.
Again, my Wi-Fi is acting up.
So I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was saying that in the name of religion, here so much violence also happens. Like we were shown how Rajan's dad was killed for religion purpose only, because he was not believing in this deities and everything.
So you're saying that that does happen, like violence due to religious motives?
It happens every day. Conflicts happens every day here. Some believe in this thing, some others believe in this thing, and conflicts happen every day. There is violence too for due to that.
But I mean, do you think that the way that I mean they were trying to make it seem like, or the way that I understood it, that Raja's father was actually trying to um, subdue any religion practices, any sort of like belief, which is, also denying the people a form of expression. If you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in religion, then that's great. You can just move on with your life. But if for some people it's a part of their experience,
Some people it is everything. Religion is everything for them. So when Rajan, hello,
yeah, you're
Yes,
freezing
we
a
can
little.
hear you.
Hello?
I can hear you. The religion is everything for some people. You were saying, was it?
so when
Yeah.
Rajan was trying to suppress that and acting his opinions on them, they decided to kill him. So this happens here sometimes. There's so hardcore religion fanatics that they won't kill anyone and they will kill in the name of religion.
Mm,
Wow.
that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
So in a way, it is representative of what happens there on a regular basis. I
Yeah.
suppose that's true. Every location they went to. But
Yes, and even she represents the regular means women here. We are forced to in arranged marriage mostly, not love marriages. Yes.
Um. Wow. I mean, I wonder how they were. I wonder if it's really that common that for them it was common knowledge before producing it.
Yeah, we have to give up to parents' pressure. What parents say we have to do. Like even they only choose the guy, the ideal guy for us, and that everything. And we cannot deny them. Means we cannot let them down. Like this happens every day here.
Wow.
I'd heard that before about the culture.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Hetal?
Huh?
How do you feel about that?
Actually, I am with her only because okay, my phone will stop working. Just hold on, I will check.
Have we
I'm
lost her?
sorry, we lost her. Yeah, we've lost her.
Yeah. It's been breaking up all evening, her internet connection.
Um. All right. So, how about our moderator picks another topic?
Let's check my list here.
Have we got through them all yet?
Pretty much, just about, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
The only other one I put was speculate. Well, a lot of the stuff we could probably save even for next week. So
Yeah.
I actually think we've got a good amount for our first podcast. So
Oh, hell yes.
Awesome.
if you all would like to continue talking, by all means, I think I'll just click the stop broadcast. But I'll just close it out real quick. First of all, thank you all for joining me. This was a pleasure to organize, even though it was hectic in parts, but very enjoyable, and I look forward to more with you. And then we're gonna try to do this at least once a week. So for any viewers that want to tune in, we'll probably start posting the link. And for anyone that has missed this broadcast, it's available on the YouTube channel, or will be shortly. And just to reiterate, to end this broadcast, you are no longer just you. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. We are doing it again next week.